troops, the Jedi of Believe, and you're here in the office of the Always Believe House. And today we're going to continue solving systems of equations from word problems, and it is going to be F-U-N, fun. Going to be a little bit more complex than what we did in our last lesson. So let's get rocking and rolling, and a magical whiteboard appears in the office. So let's get going. I'm going to zoom into number 1. Okay, you will have a problem like this on your next test on Thursday. Okay, so this week on your next test, you will have a problem where you have two numbers. Okay, so this is the way we're going to do it. So write down x equals first number, y equals second number, and then put blank and blank. This is where we will put our answers, right? Now then we're going to get these two answers. Remember, the numbers are x and y, right? The first thing it says is the sum of two numbers. So to get the sum of two numbers, we're just going to add up the x and the y, right? So our first equation will be x plus y equals 21. The sum of the two numbers is 21, so x plus y equals 21. Now then, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Let's say the larger number is y. You could pick either one, okay? So we'll just say the larger number is y. The is will turn into our equal sign. So we're going to have y equal. Now then, find the add and subtract word. It's less than, right? So I know I'm going to have y equals something minus something. So put a minus. The key on the less than, though, is you got to flip it. Okay? 4 less than 6 is not 4 minus 6. It's 6 minus 4. So you got to flip around that less than. So do y'all see this 6? It won't go in front of the minus. It's going to go after the minus. And then do y'all see the twice the smaller number? The smaller number will be x. You're going to have 2x. Now then, what I would like you to do is to use your calculators now. We can easily go through this and do it by hand. I want you to do the word problems, write the equations, use the calculator. That way you get some repetition with the calculator. So in your calculator, you're going to hit the home button, go to calculate. Okay, so we're in calculate. Now then, this is where you're going to use the calculator like I taught you in the last lesson. You're going to hit menu. You're going to hit algebra for 3. Then you're going to say solve linear systems. That's 2. You never ever touch this screen. You hit enter. Now then, this is where we're going to type in our two equations. So the first equation will be x plus y equal 21. So I'm going to type in x plus y equals 21. And then to get to the second equation, I'm going to hit the down button. Now I'm going to type in the next equation. My next equation will be y equal 2x minus 6. So y equals 2x minus 6. I have my second equation. Make sure they are correct. Those two equations are correct. Hit enter and shazam. I have my two numbers. Notice 9 and 12 add up to 21. And if you multiply the smaller number by 2 and subtract 6, you get the larger number. So it works out, doesn't it? So go back to your paper, and then you're going to write down 9 and 12. Find the two numbers. The two numbers are 9 and 12. So you're not going to write this as an ordered pair because you're finding real life stuff here. I'm going to let you do number 2. I'm going to go down and do number 3. You all have an age problem. Okay, on your test, you will have an age problem. So I'm going to let x equal William, and I'm going to let y equal Charmaine. Then I'm going to draw blank and blank. Now then we're going to write down the equations, and remember, we're going to use x and y so we can use the calculator. Okay, so it says the sum of, so we're going to add the sum of 3 times Charmaine's age, so 3 Charmaine is y, and 2 times William's age is x, is 76. So I'm going to have 3y plus 2x is 76. Remember, your is will turn into your equal sign. Okay, then this equation, William is going to be x. William is equals 3 years older, 3 plus y. So I'm going to have x equals 3 plus y. So now I have generated my two equations. Remember, some of your equations will be standard form. Now then, I'm not going to do the calculator for you, but you would hit menu, 3, 2, enter on your calculator, type those in, and bam, you got your answers, okay? You can do it by substitution if you want. You would just replace the x with 3 plus y, solve it, okay? I would prefer you use a calculator on the word problems. That way you get used to using the calculator. Let's go to number 5. Okay, on number 5, to Sean. So we're going to let x equal to Sean. I usually, the first one, I let my x be. And then y will equal to Cedric. Then put a blank and a blank. That's where our answers will go. All we want to know is how old is Tashawn. So this would be just be this number right here, wouldn't it? Now then, let's get our equations. Tashawn's age, that's x. The is going to be our equal. Less than means minus, but I got a flip, don't I? So it's going to be, the 3 is going to go at the end, and 3 times Cedric grades right here, right? So Tashawn's age, so x equals, I have less than, put a minus, but I got a flip. So the 3 goes at the end, and 3 times Cedric's age goes at the beginning. So that's my first equation. The sum of their ages is 57. X plus y equals 57. That's a piece of cake. You're just going to type in menu, 3, 2, enter. Type these in, and remember, they want Tashawn's age, which is x. Very important you're doing this. Know what your x and y is. You always have to use x and y if you're going to use the calculator. Notice I'm letting you do the right-hand side here. Okay, number 7. Okay, we got to figure out, sorry about that. We got to figure out what our x and y is. So write down x equal, y equal. Okay, and we have adult tickets. That's going to be our x, and student tickets will be our y. Okay, so we have x equals adult, and y equals student. Okay, now then, this is the tricky part here. This is the money question, and this is the ticket question. Okay, so let's just do the ticket and put blank and blank. Let's do the ticket question first. How many tickets were sold? 750, right? So to get that number, I'm just going to add up my x and my y, and I'm going to be 750. So that's how many tickets were sold. Just add them up, get the 750, right? The money one is going to involve the money. An adult ticket is $2.50 and a student ticket is $1. So 2.5x plus, we really don't need to put the 1y, do we? Plus y equals the total amount of money was $1,200. So that is my ticket problem and my money problem. So make sure you're doing that. When you do something like that where you're selling something, you'll have like the number of tickets or whatever item you're doing, and then you'll have a money problem. So make sure that's where your two equations will come from. So the systems of equations is x plus y equals 750 and 2.5x plus y equals 1200. And please listen, I know this is not easy. It's the first time y'all done this, okay? So it takes repetition. It takes repetition. I'm going to keep this pretty simple on your test. The test won't be any harder than what's in here. So it's going to stay pretty simple. And you're going to watch a really good video the day before the test. Very test-like, okay? Let's go to number 9. I'm going to do number 9 for you, and that'll be it. Okay, so this is another ticket problem, right? Okay, so let's see. We have good seats, and we have bad seats. So I'm going to let the X be the good and the Y be the poor, okay? And these were $5 and $2. 210 people attended. Same thing. So we have X equal good, draw a bar, Y equals poor, draw a bar, okay? How many of each type were sold? We want to know both of the numbers, right? Now then, remember, we're going to have a ticket problem and we're going to have a money problem. So how many tickets were sold? 210 people attended, right? So we're going to add up that tickets and get 210. The next problem the next equation will probably be the money problem. They raised $660, right? So make a standard equation. Good seats were $5, poor seats were $2, and you raised $660. You'll hit menu 3-2, type those in, and that will be the answer, won't they? So my systems of equations is x plus y equal 210, and 5x plus 2y equals 660. Make sure you can use a calculator on these. You're going to do splitted. You're going to do wonderful. Thank you for being amazing. You're going to get this down. You're going to do a review tomorrow with a little bit more of these. I'm not giving you a lot of rep. You got 5 problems to do. Do the best you can. You can generate these. If you need help, message me, okay? Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, you are amazing. You were created to do wonderful things, and you are awesome.